agudie unsam na no pay ya bobo na ye day bram ya mamunyina chi mama kwaba at the kick off Jumedie so and a Tuesday yatana see the local stories awodo amanane samodo ne bobo na ye day eba Tony Montana beba amanane samodo bobo no wodene nyina de bebre o kick off Jumedie so shane so sia bobo nsam ne so serebi ani musha 9:45 ya dem details and more and so ebebremo musha live our Kessben television so baby bia wo bia Facebook Kessben TV, YouTube Kessben television, Samsung na DSTV decoder channel 364 and a Gold TV 121. Obetima enjoy Jumedie no awo u TV ni digital Kessben TV Plus. Enyuma kobia daroma and a nano pay one more boyen. Me the kick off Jumedie ye de brow awo match Jumedie so asonaba God service filling station awo dum very cross the line so asonaba tompeto ton diesel asonaba so kan obey alignment obey balancing obey service so kan na for ni che na so ye na omboam odiom rere cross line so asokore mampoku makasku ni ncha ope emena hospital ncha ho na koromo ase sansona ni che daban ene tasman so a obehu asonaba golf filling station esanso ewo hobium ope petrol cheap na papa ope diesel cheap na papa asonaba golf service filling station ene wasawudi weni enso kire ho heba so cream no cream papa kope ba so cream ne bi na UC wo so ba so cream ne bi a ebeboa cream a bema ni obeshema oho bantem bema ni obeshema wuntimi satisfy oba no bema woni obeshema enije no entimi nwe peyode mentana hosa masa problem ni suntwa sa problem ni so betwa dia heba so cream na wo so apply kitu abi wo penis no hom wo apply kitu abi wo penis no after 30 minutes no make sure say oba wash ni ye wo wash na che say bedroom se woni oba no kwa akohie mu any drug store any chemical shop bia bekobia no obenya heba so cream ni biato wo kono wanya bia no afre number we so 0244 750 510 0244 750 510 offer number we so a yebejo so enyumoku we adaroma and a nano pay womo eboye me the kick off Jumedie ye de bro our match Jumedie so yebesha say the FIFA Club World Cup Koso or United States of America or ne bia akense no Koso enram Esperance woman Flamingo na eboye na match ne ba na wie no na Esperance womo edintwo abra Flamingo wometimi ashe Esperance ekamienu a womo entimi antin inside the stadium on waso. And so Kensi no and so ekoso we ye FIFA Club World Cup and no ekoso na chese adia nyema ekoso dendende United States of America ye toasom ewo Ali after mo first game ne ba na wie no wo metu anamon akwakopiemu ewo New Jersey ohane bia sese Ali Bobokonum wo mo akwakopiemu anu a wo mo kodu ya and wo mo to a wo mo training session so nti Ali wo mo ekodu ya no wo mo ato mo training session so ekoso dendende ahead of second game and no so Babe Koso ewo Sundowns and so enna wo me your last training session so many Hussein Hyundai and a bebom woman game at 9 p.m. and a Sundowns woman a bad third African team woman so a bebom 9 p.m. Sundowns and some ebetimi abo woman game no and so a walk of Morocco and so guso prepare for woman so first game a bebasum aka one day not just a netwemwa a chinam walk of Morocco so ye behu and so a FIFA Club World Cup no Tony Ba amana ne dianom wodi mu enso inchemu awodom enso e de bebreye e wo dwumedie so ye toasom what the stories ye finish Ghana Football Association aseye the Executive Council womo ekwe meeting ekwe discuss 2025-2020 league 25-26 league season enche eba be hyase no enhihye womo de atonie womo ye nhihye se sabrede yetimi ne amanane leagues no etimi bana wieye pepepe ade a wo mu gidie sa ebo ye pa enso ho wo mu chemu kra na nkanye eye pole onya ne ba bi ko ya nka Ghana kwa ne boye Premier League no ewie and sakra na manani teams no enso ewie wo mu su programs awodo ho enhihia wo ma ye for next season efa Ghana Premier League no enso nie wo mu se matches nyina e wo Ghana Premier League no ye bobo ne Sunday and midweek date awodo and a woman day ebebam Sunday and midweek and a bobom a Ghana Premier League for 2024-2025 league season woman sasu chema Malta Guinness Women's Premier League and a Division 1 maintain days woman see a kind of Sundays and a woman so etimi bob woman matches and so on and no kodan chain woman chema MTN FA Cup Kumasi Asante Koroko and so ajeno defending champions and I said next year run of 64 and a run of 63 games in a midweek and no any women's Premier League in midweek and so and chema regional football so competitions woman the date I would at the bar Ninano ANCC one more said the bayam a betimi abuama next season ye betimi asha sentem na basabasa yebia and so entimi enkosum yantwaso our the Black Queens of Ghana Black Queens and so qualify ebekwa kopiemu ewo a women's African Cup of Nations enchebiano ebabekoso and I'm so Emma can last one na coach a day Emma the Black Queens of Ghana final preparation for Timono and I came a last or din the squad ebabe tuja was the when the final squad there opportunity no Emma other players are women team and join team no womusum ebetimi ewura eye team no mu ensubi yetwaso other stories ye feeling chef dating committee no aseye Justice Jemefe Obeke Justice Jemefe Commission ebai women in sama udrom enso ebetoja na enra wo vetting committee no aseye ho and a Justice Jemefe okopiemu ho na okopiemu ho no honorable Afenyo Markins ebusane say ono kai say ono ate committee bi e ma okotena so na committee no okotena so no ne findings o ye say betima bom e football na tumpon no sa findings no ye diso ana yintin sama justice aye Jemefe editu da findings efa justice aye Jemefe commission no enso ehun.
Mr. Chairman, some were, but not all. We recommended a lot of recommendations, but not all were taken. But I can give some that we did, and we said, one, players should not be paid cash. We all saw what happened in Brazil when we had to fly money to Brazil for players, and we saw some people holding theirs. It was one bad thing for Ghana. Then number two, we also recommended that the state should not sponsor supporters to go to countries, to fly them to countries where we are playing. Instead,
no one is so happy.
Well, I have done my job. Because we were thinking that instead of flying people from Ghana and booking hotels and feeding them, why don't we buy tickets for Ghanaians who are in that country? Then again, we also recommended that every time the Black Star plays, at least 3 local players should be in the team for continuity. 3 local players. And you all saw the House of Oak goalkeeper, the local player who did very well in the post, conceding no goals. These are some of the recommendations we made. And then that we also recommended that the state, the parliament should know all matches to be played in the year ahead of time. I think sometimes the organizers wait when it's a week or 2 days to the match, then they bring their budget and you are forced. The only event in the world you cannot change is FIFA events. If FIFA fix the match, you can never change it. You are forced to find money. So we recommended that matches should be, the state should know far ahead of time so that they can prepare towards those matches, not to wait till 2 days and then they bring you a budget. You have to by all means find money and send the players. These are some of the
recommendations. Justice Senyo Jemefe wadi tuja wase ne commission no omotana se no findings a wodo a wo ye no bebre wo a yendi so ebi won so edi so wase FIFA e de calendar ba sa matches e bebo no wo mutibi de basa in December kran nim games e bebo enu nte wase Ghana Football Association no wo modi eye program ne bantem se de bia ban no e be pesika na fe etimi ama sa December game kran no wona che sika ne da ho aye bebo nyesa ban ne be prepare no ho aka be few months ami akobon na ban ne prepare no ko pesika e de abo wase nya de betima aboa wase findings ne bi ni echese wase Black Stars ekobo match minimum 3 local based players e de kan ni nyina no aye findings awodo a wo mo e de e ban na so za findings no e bi wo a ye di so e bi won so a ye ndi so ye nto so wo other stories ye de ne be che nkoko eye stadium no aban we ba o se mekọ akoye na we akoye na odu ba bi na ojai na otu fom we de soso akọ fom na ontimi enye enam so ema MP eye Brian Echampo wo se sabre de nkoko stadium no eye de team saudo mo nkoko nda betu nanim se sabre wo so timi bo na nkoko stadium no wo mutimi develop nti otu na mo engage stakeholders National Sports Authority empanyinfo se kwan bi no mitima faso na keep nkoko stadium no wo mutimi esi yenti nsem a honorable Brian Echampo MP for Abetifi wadi atudwafa keep adi atudwafa nkoko stadium no ho
a contract under the Middle Belt Authority. The people of the area are crying for their local teams to play their home matches here, and thus we decided that we would then support them to quickly finish the pitch and the dressing room so that they can at least play their home matches here. The field meets the technical specifications of the GFA, which is 105 meters by 68 meters, which is the same standard as Accra Sports Stadium. On my right, we are going to have a 3,000-seater bleacher. And then on my left is where we are building the changing rooms. Originally, we had scheduled for the completion of the project in 4 months, taking advantage of the rains and boreholes that have been dug around. 4 months we were expected to finish so that the beginning of the football season, the people of Nkoko can enjoy their home matches here. The GFA
MP for Abetifi wode atudwase sabre dia obono modi bia so betima complete na season ne be hyase no clubs a wodo a wo aye Eastern Region wo metima siakan enso ewo aye Nkoko Stadium yento so wada stories a enram Anthony Joshua sene so obepiemu ewo Ghana na enram okopiemu ewo aye the president of Ghana na so President John Mahama aso ne president ekodi nkomo na omokopiemu honom na President John Mahama edi tudwa ewo kame eje editu nanim se ni age se mpono oye huge boxer say na wetimi abagana so obabeboam na yesu boxing no etimi etumpo we ensemo a president wode etudwa.
One of the causes that he champions, that after him there will be a wave of young boxers at different levels who would also make Africa proud and change the societies from which they come from. And so we're happy to have you. You are an icon, very much loved in Ghana. And so people were very excited, that you accepted to come. But Ghana is your second home. You are free to come anytime and visit. You want us to give you a Ghanaian passport, we'll give you. Of course. Yeah, but thank you very much.
Ghana President John Mahama edi tuja was also the source of boxing no musano yenyina no when me say aye Ghana had the nanka football kwana na amanfo ni John but yenyini ko enim ne say boxing ene other sports no amanfo eni jihu ye papa no deal se bukom ho no wentimi complete aye bukom sports arena ho said the beya nka boxing so ye betimi develop talent or eni say boxing koso on kranko other regions no so I was say boxing timi koso ewo ho.
But I mean, the reviews that I've had have been so positive. Sports has been an avenue for social enhancement, and especially boxing. Introduced into societies where there's poverty and other things, we find that the talent exists, but because the opportunity doesn't avail itself, I mean, people live in poverty, but once a while a champion, emerges from there, and he changes the face of his whole society just because he got the opportunity through a sport, either football, boxing, athletics, or something like that.
When some of the president of Ghana, President John Mahama, what they etuja Anthony Joshua AJ, one also edibiso so ne visitor oba wa Ghana no was a man dream fufro no nyamba Ghana no nim se de Ghana si etie. When some Anthony Joshua AJ what they etuja.
Heritage from Nigeria, just across the road. I've been spending a lot of time in Nigeria as of recent, knowing that it's important to know where you're going, but just as important to know where you've come from. And coming to Ghana actually wasn't on my agenda because for some reason everyone in Nigeria puts Nigeria here and Ghana just here. Yes. So I'm now here and I'm looking around and I'm like, they've been lying to me.
Anthony Joshua so sama wodi etuja hono Ghana Football Association President ES Okreko one so kasada for boxing was say ni boxing hu ye papa I was say ye nyina etimi boam ni ye create avenues a ye betimi anya talent awodom across Ghana enye eya nkranko na mom across Ghana ye betimi anya talent I was say de ye betimi anya world champion and so e Ghana biom Ket ES Okreko.
And I'm happy to be back here watching boxing one more time. I think that it's been an amazing package, to be honest. Sharaf and American have done a good job to boxing. And I think that if we have the opportunity of seeing more of this, the sport will grow. The bouts have been good. I've seen some interesting boxers. And most importantly, very, very excited about the prospect in Theophilus Aloti. I think he's a big talent.
When you say the president of the GFA Ket ES Okreku, what they are to the Yentwaso President Kappa in Chebiano, Baba Constitution, so said July Bosom and Detosun Siam, and a President Kapanum, a betimi Akosya Babo, and as a President John Mahama in the Munyam, side game between Kumasi Sante Koroko and the Accras of Kumasi Sante Koroko, or Mama Place ni break Kakra, na na akwako joma home be 1 week break no ma joma home say the bio mesan so resume back no ma be prepared towards a yes president capanum sanso na class work so be resume on the 19th and has work be resume on the 19th no mo so ashom preparation asim would we ni chebobo kwa komasa sante korko no bobo FA Cup finals wa ma brante fe no bless igwe ababa abrantie make se komasa sante korko proud to game no krano no mo show interest e wonu so munya brante na bo mo epem after the game no and akodoko asasem ene eye sabrante 18 komasa kwambia so wo munya na omo peso ba besia kan e de ama club na other local stories wa yentimi fani nyina embremo 9:45 yeah, the more from the local baba sabe the Tony Montana crowd amanonisem ene de to aso
sa pepepe ene tie hen sama ekoso onkofo ekroso FIFA Club World Cup Championship no orokodo from Enrabesi and now match the some game Saudwa abaso e home match highlights na ohwe our Kessben television so Flamingo heading kunin akamienu Emma Esperance mo entimi ante Oheneba e the same match on sempi at the Brian Georgian de Arrescator and a share first goal at the Emma Flamingo Luis Arojo Ekonya second goal Emma Flamingo omo e club no Chelsea Los Angeles FC Eshomo Kamino amonso entimi anti Pedro Neto and Enzo Fernandez na enya 2 goals no at the Emma Chelsea omo e club no Boca Juniors and the Benfica sa match no wa wan hwebe no me se ade pa na emu e de ye papa Boca Juniors share first 2 goals of the game from behind and a Benfica ebetete kana match no ekowie atipenko 2-2 and the games are Airbus no Fluminense and Dortmund ebebo River Plate ebebo Urawa Red Diamonds na fi awesome omo enema Melody Sundowns Masandawana and so edi ataso enra Chelsea Eddie Nkunim ewo game omo ene Los Angeles FC boy no right after the game Liam Delap o making a debut from bench obenya assist Emma Chelsea henya omo second goal eno Enzo Fernandez goal no on a assist after the game Liam Delap Eddie in some way Eddie Tuja
For me, I think I'm so excited to be here and, to play my first game and contribute. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
A lot of Chelsea fans were hoping they would see you today. You seem to slot into the side so easily. I asked the manager if that was the case in training too. Do you feel you're adjusting really well to the team?
Yeah, I think, they've welcomed me really well, and, I've only had a few sessions here, but, I can't wait for even more.
You got one assist, there was nearly another. Can we expect more of that going forward?
Yeah, obviously, I think, it's really important to help the team, but I want to score some as well.
And just finally, speaking about...
Enra, you're making a debut. I'm on extra Liam Delap and I didn't some way Eddie Etudra. Enzo Maresca, coach Edema the Blues, also no, or be prefer say, the 4 players, Obi Abesha 10 goals. Rather say, 1 player and Kwan Abesha 40 goals, or some penisa, Enra. Nico Jackson assist, Liam Delap assist, or penisa, goals no yenche, MOB and should be 1 person, no I share 40 goals a season, or no as a manager on penisa.
Absolutely, I prefer to have 4 players scoring 10 goals each than 1 striker scoring 40 goals. I think also the last Premier League and conference, we said many times that we want players that they can score, they can assist, and they can play in different positions.
How did you feel, Liam?
It's never easy. Manager Enzo Maresca and your can Hugo Lloris, a former France national team captain, former goalkeeper, Eddie Emma Tottenham, and on the down goal post my LAFC Los Angeles FC, Mal conceded 2 against Chelsea after the game. On also Kasa say a good performance. Say Omolusui.
A tough start to the Club World Cup, not the way you guys wanted to start, obviously, and going up against a team like Chelsea, a Premiership team. It's difficult.
Well, let's be realistic. It was positive performance, to be honest with you. We knew our chances were really thin when we started the game, but I think we showed a good face today. There is a lot of positive to get and to put into the next 2 games.
Hugo Lloris, the safest pair of fans, Emma Los Angeles FC, and after the game, in some way, and so Eddie Tudra, and no attendance. Now, Mercedes-Benz Arena, Chelsea, any LAFC match, any part of stadium, no, 71,000. Then so, any pair coin, 22,137, that is a 10 out, no, very, very low. Half umpo, and so, Antimi Andrew, and Benfica, and gamer any Boca Juniors match across on Miami no Leandro Paredes, Paulo Dybala and Paul Pogba South footballers we enra eba stadium ho eba here gamer and so etimi echo so Manchester City so America prepare for the Club World Cup enyandro mo so enche ebebo de nanso said the national team any a club level no o new player oba ye will come o either so betonium ana obesa Kolo Toure a former Man City player. Say one of our assistant coaches no oye mubako enra omo introduce you no na ono de wa Antonium Osaye. Mumie hwe Kolo Toure na asa no. Kolo Toure, one of the assistant coaches at the Emma Man City, no. Tijani Rangers, or a new player, I'm a friend from AC Milan, on a day or so be hunyum, or swinium, Mummy and more to you.
OT, there's not much more when we go OT. I pray, I pray.
Tijani Rangers, Kushanov, Ran Cherokee, any other players and so at your modie, at the source, Man City players, and yum any asanqua. Manchester City, team bonding ahead of the Club World Cup. First game, Hena Niger, and so Abacamp, Ramos Sergio, and so Ebo Emma Montreal, FIFA Club World Cup way. Ebesia can Sergio Ramos so only vote for Ballon d'Or clearly because Eddie Ama Kylian Mbappe earning numbers are this season produce outstanding and only vote for Ballon d'Or Obechusu Eddie Ama Kylian Mbappe. Barca for IND interest Luis Diaz or Emma Liverpool concentration Nico Williams because Nico or namfonom dada our national team any Barca players no ono mo link dada nti obetim ma the integration enye din obe adapt quickly Lamine Yamal Pedri any others any namfonom pa and until Luis Diaz almost any ball no e wo soro na mo Nico die otua ne release clause ne pe oba be ye omo enso edia na Cristiano Ronaldo and what the just soma man come US President Donald Trump ni nyina no a peace message a campaign said be ya entokwa man home so Israel any Iran ni nyina no eto ebetwa na mo mehwe Ronaldo just na or the Emma Trump no or the somai mo mehwe kakra
to President Donald J. Trump playing for peace.
Oh, I like that. Playing for peace. Ronaldo.
Playing for peace.
Yeah, let's put that up.
Okay. Then you can.
That's great.
Ronaldo Jesu odosuma ne lawyer no na mo hwe e wo Kessben television so nti ntokwa de o se atwam yemfa football and promote peace eno ntina zero ono de nka ntokwa be nka ho ben na so so o influential figure na apese o come for down nti na ode ne Jesu no enso atimi asoma ka walker Man City play no kobo loan ema AC Milan no ye tete se Everton for airpen no se omo be sign no na omo ne stadium no ne ko no omo enso announce a big player flying vet enkosi efiada de na obe ne medicals e di ama Liverpool mo enso a club no one Garcia Barca by the close of today de na ne release clause no omo so akotua na obe goalkeeper from Espanyol no obeda e di ama the Catalan Giants of FC Barca Oheneba ye fancy diaka no Yensha 945
diaka ne be 945 has a work at the recruitment committee abomu chemasa recruitment committee woman na eba be ye juma on be review ya has a work season said ye esi ekoye and possible players omu gide so mo ko ni possible players a was some local stories do na wa ni nyina ni 945